Hi there guys, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning back into my YouTube video, Anxiety Busting with Anna Williamson. I've really appreciated your comments, your likes, your shares, and of course subscribing to my channel as well. So thank you so much. Please do keep up the great work and please do keep spreading the word as well. This episode is all about how to cope with anxiety and how to ensure it doesn't rear its ugly head again. Now, I use that phrase because I had a very fabulous and lovely question come in from one of my followers who asked me exactly that question. Anna, how do I stop anxiety rearing its ugly head? Such a powerful question. So it was a question that I particularly wanted to confront and address and explore with you today, and to give you some tools and techniques in how to cope with anxiety, and if indeed it's worrying you, about it coming back and trying to sort of keep that lid on it. So what I'm going to share with you today are what I call the 3 P's, okay? Prevention, perspective, and praise. Now, these 3 P's for me are absolutely essential in coping with, living with, and dealing with anxiety. The minute we try to stop anxiety, the minute we try to prevent it from happening, or we fear it from happening, then that is when we've given it the power back, okay? So we could probably give it another P, which is power. We need to take that power away from it. So first up, prevention. We need to prevent anxiety in the first place. Instead of worrying about it turning up, we need to prevent it. So how do we do that? Find your way, what works for you. And relaxation is really key for that. For me, I know I have to get sleep. The minute I'm overtired, overworked and stressed is the minute my anxiety is triggered, okay? So I know that. That's my own awareness of myself now. So for me, prevention is all about making sure I prevent getting overtired. Okay, it's quite simple. So I make sure I get plenty of sleep. I make sure that I have a good routine before I go to bed. I have a nice warm bath. I take all social media out of the equation and all laptops and phones and everything, so I'm not stimulated by the screen. So have a think about what your prevention is of your anxiety. What triggers your anxiety and what can you do to prevent that? Okay. So number 2, perspective. Let's get some perspective, okay? When we take the pressure off ourselves, that is the best chance we have of just keeping that lid on those horrible anxiety pangs and those panic attacks. Perspective is key, and I always bang on about it. You're probably aware of it by now, but it is really key. The minute that we say, oh, don't have a panic attack, don't get anxious, what happens? Boom, signal to the brain. The brain is very obedient. It's going to trigger an anxiety attack. So let's get some perspective, okay? If you haven't had one for a bit or for now, well, let's just go with that, okay? Let's get some perspective. Well, I haven't had one in whatever that time scale is. So that tells me, evidence tells me that actually I'm okay. And why am I thinking that I'm going to get one in the future? Let's get some perspective. And remember as well, if we've had our prevention in place as well, we should be feeling nice and calm and relaxed in order to get some really good perspective on the situation. And also, if it does happen, we need anxiety. It is our body's way to protect us, okay? But it can come when we least expect it, and we don't want it to happen. But by getting some perspective and realising that, okay, if we do get a little bit of heightened anxiety, big deal. So what? It hasn't killed me. It's felt pretty damn awful for the moment that it is here, but actually, it hasn't hurt me. It hasn't hurt me long term, okay? So let's get that perspective back in place. It can feel damn awful. I know only too well as the queen of about 1 billion panic attacks, but just realising that that's our body's way of telling us that we need to take a step back, need to take it easy, need to perhaps vocalise to someone trusted what's going on with us. Let's use that to our advantage. Let's get some perspective in place. And lastly, praise, okay? That is my 3rd tip in my 3 P's of how to not let anxiety rear its ugly head. Praise is really key. Now, it might sound really cheesy, but seriously, take that moment to congratulate yourself and to praise yourself on getting through any of those tough moments. They always happen. They happen to all of us, and it's completely normal and it's completely natural. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? If it happens, don't think, oh no, here I go, I'm going back down this horrible, horrible road again. It doesn't necessarily mean that. We all have blips, and that's okay. Just accept it. We've had the prevention, we've had the perspective. It's okay, I'm still here, I'm still alive, this is good. So let's praise yourself for getting through that situation, okay? When we feel good about ourselves, as opposed to beating ourselves up about it, we have a better chance of moving forwards in a better positive way. If we're feeling positive, what happens? Yep, the anxiety starts to reduce. Okay, so I just want you to have a real think about that. I want you to not stress, I want you to not worry, because what does that do? It's basically a big thumbs up for anxiety. So I want us to implement the 3 Ps as much as you can, which I do every single day. So it's prevention, it's perspective, and it is praise. And these, my friends, are the best ways of getting that power and control back over anxiety. Good luck with it, and please do drop me a line anytime you like. You can email me if you want to. I do, of course, do private coaching sessions as well. It's lifecoachingbyana@gmail.com. I'm on social media, I'm all over it, so please do interact with me and follow and like and subscribe, particularly my channel as well. My Twitter is @AnnaWilliamsTV, my Instagram is @lifecoachingbyana, and my Facebook is /Anna Williamson Official. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to giving you my next episode shortly. Bye for now.